What up, Super Geeks? For today, it's all about the DC Comics Multiverse Rookie Wave Batwing figure. And this one, just like with the Duke Thomas, I happened to find in my local Walmart, which was like finding a vein of gold because my Walmart doesn't even get all of the multiverse figures in. So I was so surprised. We got one case with all of these figures, and that was it. And I managed to walk away with the Duke Thomas and also the Batwing, which I didn't have. So yay for me. Anyway, this figure looks really, really cool, and I've wanted him for a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and open him up because I can't wait to get him out of the package. Cut here, open it up, and yank him out. Ta-da! Batwing! What a cool looking figure. The wings come off of this guy. They just stick on the back. There's a little peg here, and the wings that he comes with just stick right in that peg hole. That's how you attach him. And this bird can fly. Bat. This rodent. You know what I mean. So not only does Batwing come with these, well, wings. Batwing comes with wings. Makes sense. But he also comes with both arms for the rookie Build-A-Figure. Cool. Let's pop this one on here. And this one on here. Ta-da! Of course, there is the problem of I've got both these legs here, but no groin to attach them to and no head to see with. That is because the Atom comes with the head and the groin and waist area. So, looks like I'm hitting up eBay if I want to complete this. He also comes with this really, really big gun, and no, it's not for Batwing. As you can see, there's not a chance that this would ever fit in his hand. This actually goes with the rookie. See, it fits in his hand perfectly. The finger even fits through the trigger hole. Well, now I gotta get the crotch and head of this figure. I really just gotta put them together. Honestly, folks, this really is a slick looking figure. Probably one of the sleeper figures in the entire series of DC Comics Multiverse. One of the ones where if you don't know this character, you might pass him up in the toy store. But honestly, as someone who doesn't know a whole lot about this character, thoroughly impressed. I think he's got an awesome design. Like, really future Batman look. So bringing old Mr. Batwing in closer, let's just take a moment to look at some of the more fine details of this character. For one, you can see the fine work on the cowl, the mask, the helmet. The helmet, I guess this is more of a helmet than anything, isn't it? You got the fine detail work on the helmet, and everything seems to have this like light kind of metallic silver shading done all over it, lightning done all over it. But the uniform looks really, really nice, really modern, a really cool take on what a modern looking Batman would look like. I know this isn't Batman, he's someone that was actually part of Batman Incorporated, but a really cool looking modern take. I would almost imagine this would be like what Batman Beyond would actually look like. Something more like this. You got the shading of the blue-purple here, under the nice bright bat that stands out on his chest. Really, really, really liking this figure. The look of this figure. The only thing I would kind of think is weird is his feet are huge. Those are massive feet. Like, really, really big. Articulation for this figure is as follows. Heads on a ball joint, rotates 360, looks up about that far, looks down a whole lot more. We have an ab crunch that is kind of... Oh, I was going to say it's stuck, but it's not. He can look down quite a bit. And he can look up, apparently, quite a bit. That's a whole lot of movement. Shoulders are typical of a DC Universe Classic / Multiverse style, as in they can go up about that far, rotate around in a 360. He's got the above the bicep swivel, which is customary. He's got an elbow hinge. Now, the cool thing is he's got some of the more modern Mattel design features, as in you can't see the peg. The peg is actually hidden, which I prefer that. That's the range of motion. Not much of a range of motion, but, you know, I guess that's customary of DC Universe Classic style figures. You've got the wrist, which can swivel 360. You've got the waist, which can swivel 360. You've got typical DC Universe Classic style groin articulation, so there's nothing new there. The legs can go all the way forward, and they can go back about that far, because his butt gets in the way. You've got the above the knee 360 articulation, and then you've got the knee articulation. Now, I've already gone ahead and tried to mess with this, and it's tight. Like, I'm bending this a little bit, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually turning a little bit white in there. So I'm going to have to boil it and move it. So just be aware if you buy this figure that don't just yank it on the knees because they might break. And then you've got your ankle articulation. Again, no peg, and doesn't really do a lot. Like it's hit its limit right there, and it's hit its limit right here. So that's what you're looking at for the ankle articulation. So, you know, it's typical for DC Universe Classics articulation, except for the knees, which on mine are kind of stuck. Oh yeah, and again, no peg holes for the knees, which is part of the new design for the Multiverse / DC Universe Classics figures. Now, if you're looking to buy this Batwing figure to fill out your Bat family ranks, well, you can see he fits in quite nicely because he's designed to fit in nicely in the same scale, because he's a multiverse figure like the rest of them. He looks fabulous. All we need now is for the next wave to come out so we can get the Clayface and we can get the Batwoman. And please, Mattel, hear our cries and give us a multiverse Red Hood figure. Comic accurate. Not like the one that you gave us in the Signature series, but the one you know we all want with the jacket and the helmet. Now for me, this Batwing figure receives very high marks. Aside from the fact that some of the articulation is a bit stuck, I really think they did a good job on this figure and put forth a good effort to give fans a Batwing they could be satisfied with. Honestly, if you find this Batwing figure at your local Walmart, Target, or Toys R Us, don't hesitate to pick him up because he's part of a wave of figures that has been sparsely distributed, and as soon as people who know who he is see him, we pick him up pretty darn quickly. So if you see him, don't wait on it, pick him up. And with that, we've come to the end. So thank you so much for watching this video. It means the world to me. If you've liked it, please leave a thumbs up so I know you liked it. Anything you have to say at all, please leave in the comments section down below. If you think you might want to see more of my sort of content show up in your inbox on a regular basis, well, just hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, and you'll never miss a video. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.